Oh no, I've done it again. I've done it again. Thank you, Sebastian. I wondered why I couldn't hear myself talking. Is 10 kilometers per hour all right, Sebastian? Right, let's start again. Let's just change the camera angle, shall we? Right. Good afternoon, everyone. It's Sunday. This is MyWhoosh on the Zwift Run Channel. Hello, everyone. This is Run 5K Your Way. I've just been frantically faffing for 25 minutes because I'm now streaming MyWhoosh from the iPad because the video capture card crashed. I lost my webcams. I think I've just got to get the levels right. I'm just dropping the microphone volume down a little bit because I think that's too loud. We're just going to mess around with the settings a minute and then we'll reintroduce ourselves. God, 10 kilometers per hour feels quite quick. God, treadmill's noisy. Here we go then, let's start again. It's getting warm now. Anyway, yes, it's Sunday afternoon. It's 12 PM, which means it's Run 5K Your Way on MyWhoosh. Sebastian's currently running with me in game. We were running Zwift at 11 o'clock, which I've now transferred over to MyWhoosh. I was trying to run the game from Apple TV into a video capture card. When I swapped over, it all went a bit wrong. I lost the game feed, the webcams went off, I couldn't get them back on. So we quickly had to cobble together a MyWhoosh live stream with a new template. And then we started, and I forgot to turn the microphone on to introduce myself, which Sebastian quite rightly picked me up on. But we made it. We're here. We're running. We're starting to get warm now. The treadmill sounds quite noisy, like a combine harvester ploughing through a field. Sebastian, here's another way of transmitting from the iPad to the computer, even though I think you're using a Mac. But on the computer, I'm actually using I think it's 1 minute, I can't see it on the screen. I've forgotten what it's called. NDI source. It's a plugin for OBS. It's a way of transmitting from your iPad to the computer using the capture screen process. And that's what I had to quickly do now, because obviously I can't run MyWhoosh on the computer because the computer can't currently see any Bluetooth devices, which means I wouldn't have a speed source. Sebastian's asking if I could send him a copy of my OBS audio settings later. Will do, buddy. On the screen in the audio mixer at the moment, I've currently got audio input capture, which is my microphone, and I've also got VLC video source, which is my music, which is a plugin on OBS. How is it? It was just a quick cobble together then. Hopefully you can hear me fine and the music's not too quiet or loud. So here we are, we're running 5K on MyWhoosh today. It's another cycling platform that's been around for a while, which they have recently introduced a running sort of aspect into it. It's very limited, it's very basic at the moment. We can't customise our avatars, or players as they like to call them, in MyWhoosh. As you can see, both Sebastian and myself are clones. just going to put it into full screen on the computer, on the screen in front of me, so I can see actually how far I've run and what's going on. There we go, that's better, I can see what I'm doing now. So we have run, we're just approaching 1 kilometre in already, at 10 kilometres per hour, heart rate unknown, because unfortunately at the moment we can't broadcast our heart rate. Well, I can't anyway, I'm sure there is a way. I've heard you can use Ant Plus to broadcast, so I have been looking at Ant Plus dongles, thinking about that's another possible way to get heart rate on MyWhoosh. I need to work on my Bluetooth connections. There is a Bluetooth dongle plugged into the front of the computer, but for some reason I cannot pick up any Bluetooth devices at the moment. So there's 4 of us in today, 4 of us in game. 2 are stood on this start line having a sandwich and a cup of tea. They haven't started to run yet. They're probably trying to work out how to get speed source to the game. Sebastian's in first place, just in front of me there. Oh no, Sebastian just let me know on his MyRun treadmill the squeaky noise has returned. Mine sounds like a grinding machine at the moment, Sebastian. The motor's quite loud, it's got rumbling away, and it's just starting to stick again. I think I just need to give mine a really good cleaning and inspection. So anyway, if you're wondering what my setup is on the live stream here today, it's all a bit hickly-pickly. A lot of faffing was going on before the event. Sorry about sniffing and snorting all the time. I did that at the end of the last stream, didn't I? I do apologise. I didn't turn the microphone off. Bit of a cold kicking around at the moment. So anyway, I am running the MyWhoosh game on my iPad to my left, which is streaming a live feed to the computer via NDI, which is the OBS plugin. The treadmill speed and cadence is being transmitted to the iPad, and we're using OBS to stream on. I did have it all set up last night, but when we went to go live today, it all went a bit wrong. The flash card I was using started flickering and then crashed the computer. So we had a frantic 5 minutes at the end, but we made it! We made it! After forgetting to turn the microphone on, we made it. So if you fancy a go on MyWhoosh, and you haven't already, download the app on the App Store or online on their own website. Register your account. You can join myself here on a Sunday at 12 PM UK time for Run 5K your way. You can find it in the MyWhoosh app in the calendar in events. You can click participate. Unfortunately, there's no late join option at the moment on MyWhoosh Run, so make sure you're on time. Stephen also runs on MyWhoosh on Thursdays at 6 PM UK time. We live stream both events here onto the Zwift Run channel, and Sebastian, who's currently running with me in Germany, he has a channel called the MyWhoosh Run channel. You can pop over there and check his videos out. He might possibly be live streaming now. I'm not 100% sure. Let me know if you're live streaming, Sebastian. I'll check it out afterwards. Getting warm now, I'm just going to take my coat off. Standing around in the garage, setting up all these different gadgets for hours on end, gets pretty cold. It gets pretty cold in here. It's currently 7.2 degrees centigrade here in the garage. 55% humidity. This is my second run of the day. We ran 10k on Zwift at 10 o'clock to achieve the Zwift Tour de Zwift Stage 4, which I unlocked the green beanie, you'll be happy to hear. Woohoo! I've currently got my black Ben Nevis Ultra beanie on, which I won. I did the Ben Nevis Ultra a couple years back, and on Instagram they posted the first 20 people that repost this ultra event wins a beanie, and I won one. So when I went up to the event, I picked up my beanie from the franchise counter, which is really good. I really like it as well because it's not too heavy, it's not too thick, it fits well, it's not too hot. Sebastian isn't currently streaming on the MyWhoosh Run channel. He wants to have a mess around with a few of the settings. He's asked me to send him a picture of my volume settings, so I must remember to do that. I could do it now actually. Let's have a look. Something to do in it. Right, what do we need to do? We need to press escape on the keyboard. Oh, keyboard nearly fell on the floor then. I must secure that a bit better. Now it wants to fall on the floor all the time, I think. Let's see if it stays there. I hope it doesn't. I better take it off. Got a horrible feeling the keyboard will fall on me. Go on the treadmill. Just put it over there for a minute. So, we put that there. Just going to jump on the side rails. Get my camera up. Must remember not to stay off for too long because otherwise the treadmill will stop. I've got to get back on the treadmill quick, otherwise it will stop. After about 20 seconds, it stops. Let's see if we've got the picture. It's a bit blurry, we'll have to try it again. Right, I think that's it. Right. Let's get back to running, shall we? Let's go on to Messenger. Here's Sebastian. Just about to send you a picture of the current audio settings, Sebastian, which is my microphone and my music. Send that to Sebastian. There we go, he should receive that in a few seconds. Technology's fantastic, isn't it? Technology's fantastic. Look at that. I've just sent Sebastian a picture of my volume settings. That's what you can hear at the moment, Sebastian. That's what it's like for the minute. The top one, the audio input capture, is my voice. The bottom one is my music. So this is my second test today on my new streaming software hardware setup. I'd like to say, if you didn't hear me earlier in my other stream, I'd like to thank Sebastian so much, who's running with me at the moment and is in the Zwift Live channel. He's seen how I've been struggling with my old laptop for the current last year, and he sort of asked me if I'd like an old PC, and we briefly discussed it and stuff. And then the next thing to know, completely out of the blue, to my surprise, I got home from work on Friday and there was a computer waiting for me all the way from Germany, sat on the doorstep. So I spent all day yesterday and a bit of this morning downloading Windows operating system, putting all the cables in it, reprogramming OBS on a Windows computer, and here we are, running on this computer that Sebastian sent me and running on MyWhoosh. Thank you so much, Sebastian. The most exciting thing is I can actually run the Zwift game on the computer and stream at the same time. I now have detailed shadows. I'm so excited. It's brilliant, brilliant, love it. just going to go back into full screen mode. There we go. I think I've managed to fill every USB port on the new computer. It looks like Spaghetti Junction over there. You can't hear the treadmill too badly, can you, on here? I'm going to install some noise cancelling software, but it's not too bad, is it? Sebastian thinks it's the deck that's squeaking on his TechnoGym MyRun. He's going to contact TechnoGym direct and ask them if we should be oiling it or if we can put oil on it. Thanks for that, Sebastian. Let me know what they say. There's no easy way of getting under the belt, is there, on these? On other treadmills, you can actually lift it slightly and squirt treadmill oil in with a big long tube. But this one's quite sealed up. So let's have a look then. We're currently running 10 kilometers per hour. We're just about to touch at 3 kilometers in already. Getting warm now. Might have to change hats. That'll do. Yeah, the other thing that was happening at the beginning of this live stream, for some reason my Apple AirPods kept connecting over to my iPad with MyWhoosh is running from, which was really annoying because I couldn't hear the live stream coming from my phone. It kept pausing it. Good afternoon, Mrs. Tina Beard. You've missed all sorts of faffing and technical issues. The first one went fine. I've now got the green beanie for completing Tour de Zwift Stage 4, which I did at 10 o'clock this morning. I kept running until 10.3 kilometers instead of finishing the event at 10 like I did the other last Thursday. I'm the donut. So I've got the beanie. The Zwift stream was fantastic. Tina, I don't know if you heard just now, Sebastian gave me a computer. He sent it over, I think you was aware of it. So earlier on I ran Zwift and streamed it from the new computer and it all went perfectly. Then we had to swap over to MyWhoosh and that's when the issue started. Yep, Tina's been outside today running 10 miles with her in real life run buddies. She's completely knackered. Tina likes to run outside on a Sunday. If the weather's too bad, she joins us here on MyWhoosh and Zwift to complete her 10 miles on Sunday. But she's been outside today. Well done, Tina. Yes, Tina, I don't know whether you heard, I did mention earlier, I got home from work on Friday. Waiting for me in the hallway was a PC tower all the way from Germany. I had no idea. We briefly talked about it as an option. Sebastian sent it and surprised me. So all day yesterday I was faffing around putting it all together and here we are, live streaming on the new computer. So much better than my old one, it's so quick. I used to have to wait for windows to open and stuff on the old one. Eternally grateful, I tell you, Tina. Eternally grateful. Tina's a bit ill again, so it was a struggle. Yes, Tina, I'm still a bit sniffy. I've still got a little bit of a cough lingering. Can't quite shake it. Feeling better. I've got a little bit of a headache again today, but we're getting there. We're getting back. Hopefully we'll be back to normal in a week or so. Sebastian says, remove both screws completely, then you can lift the belt. So when Sebastian gets a message back from TechnoGym about whether we can put any lubrication under our belt. He's going to let me know, and if the answer is yes, we're going to see if oiling it's going to help. I'm sure it's just dry and dusty under there. Tina, this morning, Sebastian completely dismantled his treadmill, fitted new shock absorber plates, put it all back together in time to join me now. Crazy. He did it in time. He had an hour to spare as well. Tina's new Hoka shoes, Hoka Skywoods. She says her new Hoka shoes are very comfortable. A bit heavier than her normal shoes, her New Balance. So the legs felt a bit more tired today. However, they're nice and comfortable and bouncy. So Tina was bouncing around this morning on the road. Well done, Tina. Have a rest now, Tina. Have a drink, rehydrate. Have a nice warm shower. Something to eat. Light the log burner. Chill out for the rest of the day. Maybe cook a roast dinner later. Tina's saying, Sebastian, you're such a clever boy. Tina, he sent me some videos of what he was doing. It scared me. It scared me. There were bits everywhere, but he put it all back together. I'd be afraid if I take my treadmill apart, that's how it will remain. Yeah, well pleased with the streams today. Got a bit frantic before this one started, but that was my own fault. Well, that was the way that we were transmitting to the computer played up, and then I pulled something out that I shouldn't have, and it all crashed. But we started from basics again. We've kept it nice and simple when it's working. But the Zwift one, oh, well pleased with the Zwift stream, and the OBS template, that's working brilliant. Tina says she oils her treadmill regularly and hoovers out the motor cavity. Well, that's more than I do, Tina. I have never hoovered mine. I wipe it down with disinfectant wipes after an interval session, and that's about it. So I really, really need to consider giving it a deep clean and an oil if Sebastian says it's okay for us to do so. We might even find out you're supposed to, and give us a product name that we can use. There you go, mine's stuck a little bit then. Makes you wobble a little bit if you're not sure-footed, you will fall over. Just to keep going. We've reached 4 kilometers done here today in the Run 5K your way on MyWhoosh. 24 minutes run, heart rate 0, because we don't have a heart rate monitor. Well, we have, but it doesn't work with MyWhoosh at the moment. Temperature in the Corner Swift garage 7.4, humidity 57%. So everything's rising up slightly. I don't know, have I got the fan on? Yeah, I've got the fan on. So if you do download MyWhoosh and have a go, you'll notice in the running side of things, a lot of the features are locked at the moment. They're not locked because you haven't unlocked them, they're locked because they're not currently available to anyone who's running on MyWhoosh. They will be updates in the future, which will allow us to customize our avatar and unlock the other features, including the garage and t-shirts. You can also, if you come over to MyWhoosh and fancy doing it, you can provide your Zwift running distance by emailing them a copy of the screenshot and a link to your Zwift page, profile page, and they apply your Zwift mileage to MyWhoosh, and it takes you up to about 50 XP. I'm currently on 52, which unlocks loads of cycling stuff, but unfortunately, I think when the running finally opens up properly, we probably won't be able to wear it because it's all cycling gear. They'll probably take our levels away, Tina, and we'll have to start again. Tina says on Thursday she didn't think I ran enough to finish the event and unlock the beanie, but she didn't think to mention it. So off I jumped on my merrily way to join Sebastian and Stephen on the Thursday night MyWhoosh, and didn't finish the event, which I realised instantly as I came off. But we've done it this morning. Wasn't planning on doing it this morning. It was a last minute crafty run, which I was able to do. So we've managed to squeeze stage 4 in on Zwift before tomorrow when stage 5 kicks in. As I said on my previous stream, tomorrow hopefully I'll be running Monday Run Club Group A. What's the time? 4:45 UK time. If I'm feeling good and up for it. If not, I will join the ZL, well not the ZLDR, the Tour de Zwift at 5 PM. But we'll be on tomorrow for something. Tuesday night, if Stephen sorts it out, or even if Tina can. I don't know if Tina can or not. I want to move Film My Run 500 from 5 PM to 8 PM due to family commitments around the 5 PM time. I want to be running Film My Run again Tuesday nights and Thursday nights if possible to get me elevation going again. So we're working on that at the moment. Sebastian will be live streaming Tina's Tuesday social run at 5:30 PM UK time on Tuesday. So if you fancy a nice steady run with Tina and the gang, join them on Zwift. Tina says she can't change times, only routes. Tina. Stephen's on it. I think Tina should be alright. So I'll be live streaming on Tuesday at 8 PM for Film My Run 500. And Sebastian will be streaming at 5:30 PM UK time for Tina's Tuesday social. And of course on Wednesday, we'll be joining Stephen for the spring marathon training at 6:30 PM UK time. Hopefully the treadmill will behave itself. You never know, I might have even tried to clean it by then. Sebastian says, Clive, check my last message. Tina says, 8 PM? That's my bedtime. I know, Tina, but unfortunately on Tuesday now I've got dad's taxi duties from between 4 and 7. So I've got to drive my youngest daughter up to Plymouth to the Theatre Royal, which is a member of one of the theatre companies, for rehearsals, and I don't get back to about 7:30, 7 o'clock, and then my wife will pick her up again at 8, 8:30. But as you know, I was starting to film my Run 500 at 5, but I'm not here at that time, so hopefully we can move it back, and I can live stream it and get some elevation going again. Oh, Tina's meeting up with Stephen and Victoria next Saturday for Park Run. Is that at your local Park Run, Tina? Right, what do I do? Okay, we can use the iPad. I didn't know what screen to press then. There we go. So MyWhoosh I'm running from the iPad, and Zwift I'm running from the PC. So when I need to do things on Zwift, I need to grab the mouse. When I'm doing things on MyWhoosh, I need to touch the screen. The event has finished, but unfortunately it finishes at 4.9 kilometers. So Sebastian and myself are just running on to 5k, and then we'll wind it down, and that'll be me done for today. 15 kilometers for today. I could run on to 6, can we? And then that'd be 10 miles for me for today, like Tina. What's Sebastian doing? Let's see if Sebastian stays with me. I think Sebastian might run on to 10, I'm not sure. Sebastian's going to do 7 kilometers whilst we're here. Tina says part run in Dorset. So they're obviously meeting at a halfway point. What part run is that, Tina? Dorset, Yeovil? Just going to look at Sebastian's message a minute. 1 minute. I've just unplugged the power bleed and I'm plugging it into the iPad. Oh, it's not in Messenger, Sebastian. You mean in YouTube? Oh, Sebastian says, hi Clive, last week I bought a new deck and a new belt from TechnoGym. Just for safety. €500. So you haven't fitted them then? You just bought them for as spare parts. That's clever. I'll have a look into that. I bet you it's more expensive over here, isn't it? Just I can't afford it, but be interested in having a look. See if Stephen bought a new deck, he could get you to fit it, Sebastian, when you come over. Yes, Sebastian's saying, yep, he's bought them for spare parts. Treadmill's barking like a dog again. I thought it was in the previous stream. I thought the dog was barking, so I ran in the house quickly to have a look. But it was actually the treadmill belt squeaking. Also this morning, Tina, we've had forgot the heart rate monitor panic. It was upstairs in the airing cupboard, because as you know, sometimes I wear it in the shower to give it a wash, otherwise it gets a bit pongy, and I dry it in the airing cupboard. We started running and realised we had to run off for that as well. It's been a faffing technical issue Sunday. But all in all, very productive and a good technical issue Sunday. So pleased with this PC. Just need to sort out the Bluetooth connectability. I think actually buying a card to plug it into the motherboard will sort it out. They're only £10. I just don't understand why it won't connect from the little dongle that I've got plugged in, which I bought from Argos yesterday. I don't actually think it can see anything through it. I'll just try random stuff to see if I can see anything. If not, it's the dongle, isn't it? Maybe I have to download a driver. There was a piece of paper in the envelope with it, but I didn't bother reading it. And then Lucy told me this morning, my wife, the cats had hold of it and were chewing on it. So hopefully the piece of paper's still intact. And we'll have a look after this, just in case it's something silly that I haven't done that I'm supposed to do. Sounds like me. Typical man, don't read the instructions. Just gets on with it. Hello Matthew Close, thank you for dropping into the Zwift Run channel. Much appreciated, buddy. Matthew says, I see you're on the TechnoGym treadmill. It would be good if the TechnoGym treadmill could connect with MyWhoosh. Yeah, get yourself on it, buddy. I don't know if you've got one at home. There are various ways. You need to get a speed source. If the TechnoGyms haven't got a speed source, you need a foot pod, or even your watch, Garmin watches, Apple watches. They can transmit speed to the app, which you can run on an iPad or your phone or computer, or even Apple TV. However, I'm currently using the TechnoGym MyRun. Noble Pro is also another very good smart treadmill, affordable for home use. They are smart treadmills which connect direct, which gives accurate speed and incline. However, you can use foot pods and watches, which also transmit speed, but sometimes it can be a little bit erratic or not quite as accurate. Or try using an app if you've got a spare device or phone. What's it called? Runcline's one. There's a few out there. You can manually put your treadmill speed into the app, which transmits it to the game. Sebastian and myself are here today on MyWhoosh Runners. We are running up to 7 kilometers. It's a 5k event, but I decided I want to run on to 6 to make it 10 miles for the day, as I run 10k on Zwift previously, and Sebastian suggested 7, so I couldn't help myself. We're now running on to 7 kilometers with Sebastian. Matthew, believe it or not, Sebastian took his MyRun treadmill apart this morning and got it back together ready for this run. How crazy is that? He sent me a photograph. Very scary. Sebastian wants to run 7 kilometers because he's rounding it off. 50k for the week. Well done, Sebastian. Good mileage there. Really good. Really good work. It'd be up around 60 for me. Hopefully up around 60. I haven't checked, but I think it is, which is my goal at the moment. 60k a week. As the year progresses, we're pushing that up to 100k. Tina also has hit 50k for the week. Good work, you two. Really good work. Consistency is the key. Keep it ticking over, and you will feel the benefits in time. So Sebastian, using the iPad as a game source, an NDI plug-in on OBS has worked quite well, hasn't it, for MyWhoosh? Until I can get the Bluetooth adapter working, then I can run both MyWhoosh and Zwift from the PC. I am using the PC to run Zwift, but you can use the companion app to transmit both speed and heart rate and cadence to the PC, so that's how I've got around that one. But this seems to be the fix for a minute. So before we finish, Sebastian, quick form check. Stand nice and tall, relax your shoulders, breathe nice and relaxed. Think about how your feet are landing on the treadmill. Try not to heel strike too much, but most importantly, do what's comfortable for you. Because if you try and change your running technique, you can do an injury. Just keep it nice and relaxed. $400 meters to go, once around the track for Sebastian and myself, and well done for another week. What am I going to do this afternoon? I don't know. I'll have a shower after this, of course, and then probably get wrapped up nice and warm and come back down here in the garage and have a bit of computer faffing around, trying to sort things out, make things better. I'm sure Sebastian is also going to do a bit of computer faffing in a bit. Try and iron out all those technical issues, ready for the next live stream. Sebastian says, what about your Bluetooth driver, Tina? Oh! I thought he was asking me, but Tina's saying, Tina loves it when we talk technical issues. Her reply is, blah, blah, blah. So Sebastian decided to ask Tina what her Bluetooth driver was. She says, what? What? How are your updates, Tina? Tina uses Apple TV, which is like the most hassle-free way, really, isn't it? Unless you've got an iPad or phone. But if you've got an Apple TV, it's literally switch on the Apple TV, switch on the telly, and then open the Zwift app, and away you go. Or if you're like Sebastian, Stephen, and myself, we have to fight with the computer for about 20 minutes before we start. However, it's looking promising. It's looking a lot hassle-free coming up now. Once I've got it all sorted out and it's all running stable, I think everything will be good. There we go then, Sebastian. 7k done. Well done for reaching 50 kilometers for the week. We'll stop it there. Sebastian's carried on. He's probably now thinking it's so close to 10k, he's going to round it off. Sebastian's got the golden jersey for winning the race. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your comments. Sebastian, Tina, Matthew, who popped in to say hi. We're all done there for another Sunday Run 5k your way on MyWhoosh. I will be back again on the Zwift Run channel tomorrow. 4:45 p.m. UK time for Monday Run Club, if I feel like it and I finish work on time. If not, it will be Tour de Zwift, stage 5 at 5 p.m. Anyway, have a good Sunday, everyone. Stay safe and take care. I'll see you again tomorrow. See you later. Cheers. Bye-bye. I've got to grab my keyboard back now. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.